Right, so now you can see I've opened up Sibelius and you can see this quick start menu. And if you scroll through, there are lots of presets that you can choose from. For example, you might have a string quartet, and that'd be a preset there. But seeing as our groups are a bit different, we probably don't have a preset. Whoops, let's close that. So click on treble staff, and then you'll see change instruments. Click on that. And we're set to unnamed treble staff. Delete. Let's go to strings. Let's put in a violin. We can go to brass, put in trombone and trumpet in B flat, for example. Woodwind, we could put in a tenor saxophone if you had one, etc., etc. You can see there are so many instruments to choose from. Now, scrolling down, we can see that we've got our time signature that we should choose. You again can choose from these presets, or if you're looking for something more interesting, you can click on other. So you click on that and then you can sort of just choose whatever number you're going for, like that. If you want an anacrusis, you must select it at this time. It's really hard to add it in afterwards. You could select your tempo if you're so inclined to, and your key signature. So for me, I'm in C Mixolydian, which means a B flat. So I'm actually just going to choose F major, even though it's not really F major, but just so it's easier. Put in a title. Great, and click create. Now we're starting to have our composition. Look at the keypad, it's really, really important. Again, you can select all sorts of note values and chuck in whatever notes you want. It's really easy and awesome that way. If you want, you can press N to select and deselect. And you can also just press B if you want to put in a B, and it'll chuck it in for you. Now looking at our keypads, we've got all sorts of things going on, like grace notes, double dots and triple dots, glisses. In this tab, we've got our tremolos and our trills. We've also got our pauses. We have our arpeggiations and repeats in this tab. And we also have our double flats, double sharps, all sorts of funky stuff happening. What you can do is that you can still change what instruments you've got by clicking add or remove. Or you could also click change. You can add bars by clicking that. You can also delete bars, or you can just press delete, control delete. Now you would have noticed we've got a trumpet in B flat, which is a transposing instrument. So we can actually press transposing score and it'll turn out the way that the musician would normally read it. In note input, you can all do all sorts of things like put in triplets. You can transpose the whole thing if you like. In notations, we've got all these that you can choose from. All these symbols, if you're inclined to use those. There's a lot going on. Like I said in the last video, the search bar is really, really useful for you. So now if we want to put in dynamics, we can do right click, we can do expression, click where you want to put it, and we can put in MP, for example, mezzo piano. If you want to put it bold, you can press Command or Control and write MP. That'll make it bold for you. That's a shortcut. You can also press Command or Control E as a shortcut to write dynamics. Now let's go to our keypad. Lots of things going on. And we can put in articulations such as staccato and accents. We'll pop our staccato back in. And we could also put in a slur. We can do that by clicking or pressing S on the keyboard. And going back up there are all sorts of directions that you can put in a really official and clean looking format. Good luck and have fun.